The other 80% are my location. So sorry for the choppiness, but the reception's kind of bad. It's going to improve once I turn right at this light. I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick. I'm on my way to a job, a handy job. Handy. We all hate. I'm headed to a job which, because it's flat rate and I'm pretty quick, I'm actually going to get paid more than I normally would, which is nice. I have the option to cash out immediately, which is nice. But I've already been having issues. I accepted the job yesterday, mainly because of the price in accordance with what I would be doing. I'm just putting together patio furniture. Like I got back on the handy app because, like I had said, I had been getting payments, not even knowing it, because people were clicking my link. Thank you so much for that. But seriously, it's like, the number one thing, it's communication. With any client I talk to, communication is key. You know, so we can like kind of go back and forth. I mean, yeah, you do. It does have it listed out. It's flat rate, so you know exactly what you're supposed to be working on. But like, hey, I need to hit this lady up. Like, hey, is there a gate code? Is there any issues of trying to get in? And you know, are there any specifics that I need to know about to make sure that this job goes over, not just correctly, but efficiently? So the fact is according to the app, now you got to remember, I have not done a handy job in a year. It's been over a year. Like I look back at my payments and seeing the jobs that I've done, it's been a year, maybe a year and a week or two. It hasn't been very long at all, or it has been a very long time. Sorry, it has been a very long time. Interestingly, the app has not changed. Handy is the app on anything. I guess they've done some bug fixes, allegedly, but the app is like, there's no overhaul. Nothing's different. The one key difference is now the chat button and the call button are grayed out, and I was used to that. It's like, oh, you can't even communicate unless you're on your way. That's fine, or I guess within 3 hours or whatever. Now they're just little dead icons. Like the icons to communicate are there, but you can't call the customer. You can't chat with the customer. You can't let them know anything, which is really unfortunate. And this kind of goes back to the whole middleman thing. You know, we have issues with IKEA on TaskRabbit, but the bonus is that all of the communication functionality is within the TaskRabbit app. So even though we might have issues talking to support, or we might, you know, something might arise, there's at least the ability to contact someone. With Handy, not so much. So that's kind of like something that's like a real major drawback, because what if I get there and this chick's not even there? Another key issue is the fact that, oh, I'm going to this job right now. This person in their special instructions said I have to call them. Okay, unfortunately, I can't call them. Now this kind of goes back to this whole middleman thing, because as far as most customers are aware, hey, I ordered this on Wayfair, so Wayfair is going to have a professional team go out and handle it. I don't work for Wayfair. I don't even work for Handy. I'm on this platform. Like no one really understands this because of how it's all framed. Framing is a very key thing that clients just don't get. We're framed in such a way to be employees where we're not actually employees. But that's what the clients think. So I'm going to make about $150 on this job, because technically I'm utilizing Handy's Pro version, because I click the little sliders. They charge me $8 just to see jobs that are coming up in the future, or to be notified, which is stupid because this job, when I got on and saw it, I wasn't even notified of it. I was just looking through the app. I'm like, oh, wow, that's crazy. And there's a lot of other jobs that were for the day of, the next day, a couple days later. Like, none of these jobs I received any notification for. So what's the purpose of being a pro when you can't even get notifications, but that's exactly what you're paying for? So I think it was either Home Advisor or something bought them out. And I went down the rabbit hole, man. Home Advisor and even Angie's List to an extent, they're so shady because here's the thing. When someone contacts Home Advisor or Angie's List, well, let's stick with Home Advisor. When someone contacts Home Advisor because they need a job done, these companies, they're not home improvement companies or anything. They're all straight lead generation. They're marketing. Home Advisor is a marketing company. See, that's what it comes down to. All the crazy money in the world is done through marketing. It's done through advertising. So when you kind of like broaden your senses to the whole thing, wow, holy shit. These companies, the way that they make their revenue is by advertising and then getting their commission or charging fees for the leads that they generate. That's what a lot of gig economy companies are. They're advertising and lead generation. So like TaskRabbit, for example, as awesome as it is, TaskRabbit as a company, they don't put together furniture. They're a lead generation and payment threshold. Nothing more, nothing less. So I'm supposed to get on the freeway now. Yeah, so another thing is like some of the jobs in Handy, like you can go on Handy and like custom make a job. You choose the hours of how long as a client you think it should. $70, but he needed someone with a really big ladder to get up and paint the trim around his house. Really. More so than just paint. He went very specific. I need the old paint either chemically taken off or sanded off. All right. Then I need it primed, and then I need it painted. And that's all around the house. The trim up on the second floor. And I want all of this done in 4 hours. Maybe if I had 2 people, maybe, yeah, like a very small crew, get 2 guys out there. Hey, we're just gonna knock this out today. Even with 2 guys, man, you're still looking at, I don't know, 6, 7 hours. Like you're looking at the full day. You're looking at an 8-hour job. So, but he wants one person to come and do this for $70 and have it done in 4 hours. That is insane. So obviously I didn't click on that. Not that I even have a ladder big enough for that anyway. But this Handy job I'm going to right now, man, it's like, Mace, what is wrong with you? You talk shit on Handy all the time. You talk about how horrible they are. Yeah, the company sucks. I'm not gonna lie, they do. But once you realize, okay, this company sucks, these are the things about this company that sucks. If I'm gonna work with this company, how do I avoid these issues? How do I stay away from it? Or how do I minimize it as much as possible? And that's when you become picky. Like for example, there were several jobs open, different types of jobs, different price points. I picked the one that was going to put the most money in my pocket and was at the same time the most clear cut. It's a straight Wayfair furniture assembly. It's going to suck because I got to be outside doing it. It's quite a lot of furniture, but because I work pretty quick and it is flat rate, I will actually make more on Handy doing this than I would on TaskRabbit. So, because I think I would probably make maybe $120 on TaskRabbit if I did this. I'm going to be pulling out with like 150. It kind of works to my benefit. But the reason why I kind of want to showcase why I'm doing this, why I'm going to this job right now, it's something I've said before. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Work for me has been extremely slow. I mean, thankfully, I've been flipping magic cards still, not as quickly as I wanted to. So I took a hit. I win a buy list. That way I get half the value that they're worth, so it's at least some money because I'm not working with TaskRabbit. I mean, I am working with TaskRabbit, but I haven't been getting any jobs really. Like a week and a half ago, I had a job every single day, and then nothing. And then all the jobs I'm getting now are all so far away. Like, no joke. I had a guy this morning, he wanted 3 of his bedrooms have curtain rods put up. Dude, that's awesome. Perfect. I can do that. The guy's all the way by Nellis Air Force Base. The dude is like a 40-minute drive from me one way. And I'm like, well, I can't do it. There's no way I can justify driving that way and then back for a job that's going to take an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I literally will not make money on that job. So for jobs that are that far away, I need to be there at least 2 hours. And you could always say, oh, why don't you try to upsell? Why don't you try to find something while you're there and try to get you to stay longer? That's a flash in the bucket, man. That's like rolling dice. That's like all chance-based random. It's like you don't know if you're actually going to be able to do that or not. So you always ask ahead of time, like, hey, that's kind of far. I don't mind helping you. Is there anything else that you need while I'm there? And normally they say, no, just that. Just that, that's all we're looking for. And you could do one of two things. You could either go, suck it up, do the job, take care of business. Or some unsavory people will bide their time there. They will take far longer than is realistically necessary. Not a fan of that. I don't play that game. So so I'm actually going to get there early, so I'm going to pull over and we can chit-chat if anyone wants to talk. Yeah, not a big fan of Handy, but I will stress the fact that you have to diversify your income. You have to be able to make money when you're not making money, you feel me? So, prime example, YouTube. Make about $100 every 2 months. I can't fully rely on that money, especially by the time I make that money, it takes another month to hit my bank account. So, realistically, let's say every 3 months, I get a check from YouTube. Okay? For $100. Well, that money doesn't go to me, but it goes back into the channel. So I always try to buy something that will help with video editing or something or another. What else? The magic cards. I haven't been buying anymore because the money that I've been getting from it, well, I've kind of needed to use that to live. So that's kind of is what it is. Then there's TaskRabbit, and then there's Handy, of course, which is the first Handy job I've done in a year. And it's like you have to diversify your income because when work is slow, you need to have an outlook of sorts. You need to have reach in another direction to be able to get what you want and what's coming to you. I'm sorry if it's getting dull right now. I'm hoping someone would say something, but it's all good. I just don't want to sound like a broken record. I'm kind of at this weird junction in my life. I really, what I want to do is, I want to get here, I want to knock this job out. Like, I do not, like, my goal is to leave by 3 hours. That is my goal. Alright? I'm gonna bust this shit out so fucking quick, man. Because I don't want to be there. I got other things I need to do today. I got boys I gotta hang out with. I got a book I gotta write, Whenever Tristan goes down for his nap, that's the perfect time for me to write Shelter. And that's what I need to be doing. I need to be writing. I don't need to be doing whatever I'm doing now. But I have to. I have to be able to take care of my family. I have to be able to make money. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to give myself a week. 1 week to finish 3 chapters. I'm almost done doing the revisions and the additions and the editing for chapter 6. These are real issues in the business we deal with. I try to find local customers and treat them like gold so they're loyal and keep me busy. This way your profit doesn't get swallowed up. No, I feel you, dude, and trust me, there are tons of clients I have that are regulars. It just so happens that right now, no, they don't need anything. And I've reached out, I've texted them like, hey, remember that thing that we were talking about? Just so you know, I do have availability if you are planning on doing it anytime soon. I've done that. It's just slow right now. for me at least. I don't know about everyone else, but yeah, I'm trust me, man, I know. Like, everything you do is lead generation. Everything on Handy, everything on Tackle, everything on TaskRabbit. All of these jobs, I mean, you want to take these people off platform. You want to get them to be your regulars. You know, you want to be able to, you know, work with them as much as you possibly can. And that's something that I do a lot. It just so happens that right now, I don't know why, because last July, dude, I did not have a day off. I was working so much. And it could be my prices. You know, we have had an influx of people coming in that are new. They have cheaper rates. We have had people that are veterans, people that are damn near elites, or even elites that have lowered their prices. There's a guy that used to be fucking $40 an hour to the client. Now he's at $25 an hour to the client. Given said that guy's kind of really, really shitty, so that's probably why he lowered his rates. I've worked with him before. He's kind of a fucking piece of shit. So it's part of my French. It's the holidays. Yo, just because of 4th of July. I think I might just lower my rates because I need work, man. I really don't want to, but I'm probably gonna have to. I think what I'll do is I'll lower my rates, but I'm gonna change exactly how far out I'll go. That way it kind of balances itself back. I mean, I have to do something, and you know, I don't mind taking a lower cut if I'm closer to home. Off at 3B. Okay. So the last of the Magic / Pokemon cards that I had, I mean, I still have some, but ones that are actually worth above $1. I just sold all those off to the last couple days. So I have a payment from one coming in. I have another payment on PayPal pending from an eBay purchase that I just dropped off at the post office. I mean, I'm doing what I can outside of the platforms. What are these? Oh my god. These are like those rich people that get like really expensive motorcycles and then ride them around, but they don't really know how to ride. I got these guys in front of me right now. So like, they're like super slow, they're super stiff. They have these big shiny bikes with all this crap loaded on the back of it. It's like, if you can't fit it in your pockets, you don't need to be taking it with you when you're riding. The whole premise of riding a motorcycle is for enjoyment, the wind against you. You know, being one with the open road. You know? Wow, we're getting close. Yeah, I'm not too far away now. Should I don't know if I think it might be the next exit. This is 3B, so I think it's this one. Oh yeah, definitely not the only one. So my rates are very, they're higher because a lot of people are sub 30 out here in Vegas. So my rates are higher, but I've done more tasks. I have better reviews. I have more reviews and better reviews. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out like, why is it slow? Why aren't people hiring me? And I think it really does come down to the price point. So I think I'll mess around with it for a day or two. I'll lower the price, change up the map so I'm only working close to home. Because I want to work on the west side of the 15th. If I can do that, I'm happy. And I am keeping my fingers crossed and my buddy John hits me up. I mean, not just working with him for the money. Obviously, the money's good when I work with him, but more so, I haven't seen the dude in a while, and I actually really do enjoy just shooting the shit with him when we go out. So, something about being in his presence. It's very inspirational and it motivates me. You know, I look up to the guy. I mean, we're like damn near the same age, but you know, seeing that level of success is something that, you know, I don't want to emulate it necessarily. The success, yes, but what he does, not so much. Not really my personal cup of tea. Mainly because with what he does, there's a lot of upfront costs, and I'm nowhere near a position where that's like a realistic thing for me. I'm rambling. I just enjoy hanging out with the guy. So, and he's got a lot of brain knowledge. Alright, so we should be there very soon, according to the GPS. So, we shall see! Alright. Where are we going now? Google Maps. Rancho Ridge. Four people watching. Hello, everybody. So for those of you that don't know, I talk a lot of shit on Handy. I'm going to a Handy job right now. Why? Because work on TaskRabbit is extremely slow right now. You have to diversify your income and where it comes from. So, as much as I do not like Handy, some money is better than no money. So, this is part of what we do. Okay, so it's like right up here. So I'm like crazy early, so we're gonna sit out and talk for a bit. Alright, you might want to cover your ears because I'm gonna spit real quick. And actually, I don't want to park right in front of someone's house, so I'm gonna try to like go right around the corner. Hopefully I can find a tree with some shade. I swear I've been here before. Not like this customer's house, but I swear I've been in this area before. Like this neighborhood. You do these jobs long enough, you'll be feeling that quite a bit. Alright. So there's Macy Boy. Why is the title giving a hang job? Handy job. Oh, I can't change that because I'm already streaming. Well, that sucks. No, I'm not giving a hand job. Jesus. Oh, of course, bro. Hey, thanks for dropping by, man. You take care. No, I'm not giving a fucking hand job. Handy. It's a handyman app. I did not think that through when I put that up. Actually doing a handy job. Yep, I can see where that confusion would come from. No, I'm absolutely not doing a handy job. I'm doing a handy pro, handyman job. I'm putting furniture together. So I got, I don't know, a little bit, not a crazy amount of time. So, what are y'all up to this fine, fine morning? Wherever you're at in the world, I guess. Crook of Condemnation. Exile target card from a graveyard. Exile all cards from all graveyards. That's actually, that part's not bad. Oh, man. Yeah, this is the part of the stream where unless we chit chat, it gets extremely boring. I'm kind of just poking around the truck right now. You know, there are some things I had in here that I don't know what happened to them, but they're gone. And I wish I knew where they were at. Fuck, man. Some of these magic cards here, which they're foils that have been warped in the sun because I left them in the car. These are cheap fucking things anyway. So now we're just hanging out, waiting for this job to start. This. I wish I was home riding, but we'll take a look at this bad boy when I get there. Let's see how we do. That's not good. Rigid. Love it. So there's still one person watching. You could just say anything in the comments, that would mean the world to me. Never mind. Never mind, they peaced out. Just fine. It's just me and you today. If these are done with Phillips, it's going to be a breeze. If these are done with Allens, then luckily enough it'll still be able to get done. It's just going to be a nice solid pain in the ass. Got plenty of time. I'm not worried about. Definitely not going to need that. I wouldn't say the bag's clean, but it's a lot better than it usually is. So, yeah. Oh, and then definitely my beverage to carry along with me. I get in such a crazy mood when work is slow. It gets in my head so easily. And I'm like, I got bills, got to be able to pay the bills. And it's like, thank God that this handy job came through, otherwise we were gonna not look too good. Actually, I can't even say if this handy job came through or not because I can't get a hold of the client because of handy. But hopefully I don't have any issues. We'll see. Oh no. Oh, my knife. I need my knife. Please tell me. If I don't have it in here, I do have a razor I can use. There we go. So much better. That would have been bad not having this. All these boxes I gotta open. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been heavily debating on getting a 9-to-5 job just because of how slow work has been. Like, that's how it gets in my head. It's like, even if I don't get a job for a day or two, but I'm still relatively busy, like throughout the week, I'm like, it's all good. But like lately, I've been like, dude, what the hell? You know, I'm like, I need work for money. But more so to the fact is, if I'm not working, I get weird. I get really like depressed. I get caught up and stressed out, and it's like, it's such a train wreck that I go through mentally when I don't work, because I gotta go, and it really does affect my writing. When I work, it's like I go to write, and that's like my place of zen. But if I'm not working, for some weird reason, it's like it's hard for me to sit down and start writing. So I don't know what's up with that. Really don't. And that's the thing. I've been broke before. I've lived in my car before. Like, I've had shitty things. My life is pretty much fucking good. And, you know, my projection for the month as of now is going to be very, very close. We're going to cut it very close to the end of the month. It's going to be very, very tight. Very tight. We might actually not be able to pay 1 or 2 bills as of right now, but those things always turn around. That's just projecting out to the end of the month, if things kind of go the way that they have been, which there's usually a slog and then it improves, so I'm not too stressed out about that. Yeah, so I'm not dead broke, thank God. Like, there was a time in my life where, dude, man, I'd do anything for $1. Now it's like, okay, alright, I'm doing alright, I'm doing better. It's stressed out because I'm not working, stressed out because I'm not getting money in, but I know that we're going to be okay. Oh yeah, I'm balls deep in debt too, aren't we all, man? No, we're not all, because some of us make better life choices. Wish I would have known when I was younger, would have told myself, don't fucking do it, dude, don't fucking do it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just need something. Need something, need anything. I need to work for obvious reasons, but it'll help this so much better. It will. I should probably end it and head over to that job. It's like right behind me. As always, I'm your oh so beloved and glorious